This is Joe York. Big up to DJ Kat the Kat-a-lyst, live every Wednesday and Saturday on arawakradio.com. You can also catch her on Tuesdays on Imperial Voice Radio, as well as More Music 360 on a Thursday. So keep it locked. Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Yes, greetings, blessings, people. We're here on the Big Bad Station, arawakradio.com, with yours truly, DJ Kat. And of course, I've got a special guest, and she goes by the name of Cheryl Donaldson. So, of course, special guest, let the people know what you do, who you are, and why you're talking to us today.
Oh my days, that's a long ask, isn't it? So,
it is.
My name is Cheryl Donaldson, and I am part of Arawak Community Trust, and also I am a part of Caribbean Reggae Fever, and in terms of what I do, pretty much anything and everything to make things happen.
Oh gosh.
Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree. So of course there's lots of talks, lots going on, especially around Reggae Fever, but for those who are locked in, what would you like to say about Reggae Fever? What is it all about?
Reggae Fever?
Yeah.
It's all about the fever at the end of the day, really. So what we're going to have, we are going to have a parade that will be taken to the streets of Coventry.
Okay.
And we are going to be having the actual day in the War Memorial Park in Coventry.
Yeah.
And there we're going to have 2 stages and a sound system tent.
Okay.
We've got an exhibition tent, which is the Windrush tent, which will have 2 exhibitions. There's a dominoes tournament going on in there as well. We've got stalls with food and drink, and we have a fair. And in the morning, we will be having a football tournament for boys and girls. So it's an action-packed day.
Wow, it's definitely full on.
It's definitely full on.
So when it comes to the festival itself, Caribbean Reggae Fever, people have been asking and want to know, okay, on the website it says Friday to Sunday. So can we just have clarification around that? Like, what does that mean, so that people can go and check out the website and say, okay, I want this day or that day, or is it just one day?
Well, in actual fact, it's 2 days. It's a Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, that's when most of the activity will be going on. As I said, there's the parade around the city, and actually in the park we have got the performances on the 2 stages and the sound system, along with the food stalls and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But on the Sunday, what we will have the Windrush exhibition tent will still be there. And there will be a second day of dominoes tournaments, and obviously people can go and see the exhibition again as well.
Yeah.
And there will be, the fair will still be there. There will be some music playing, but obviously not the live stuff on a stage. And there will be some stalls still there as well. So it's a low-key day, but there is still something for people to go and see and do.
So it's definitely going to keep you busy.
It's definitely going to it's keeping me busy as it is.
Oh gosh. So on the front of talking about acts and what's going to be there, who is performing? I mean, people are getting excited already. I've been hearing it on the streets, but you tell us who's going to be performing.
Right, okay, so in terms of who's performing, we've got Marcia Griffiths.
What?
And she's actually doing her, it's the 50th year, I do believe, in terms of her performing, and she will be there. First time in Coventry. We've got Eric Dunkley, we've got Shawnee B, we've got local artist Daddy Woody, we've got Amira Bibi, and the list goes on, really.
Yeah. But in your heart of hearts, who are you really looking forward to see?
Marcia Griffiths, of course.
Oh.
Queen of reggae, of course.
I hear that. And you know, I was really excited to hear and see that Marcia Griffiths has been picked to come and perform. But what significance do you think it will bring to Coventry to have the Queen of Reggae here?
Well, I think it's significant because it's the first time that she's actually been to Coventry, so that's a biggie for us.
Yeah.
And for her to actually make room in her tour in terms of celebrating the many years that she's been performing, that has to be a major thing for us, really, a major thing. And as far as Coventry is concerned, it will actually put us on the map, because, you know, as she's telling people where she's going, then clearly it's going to be a case of, well, if you go to Coventry, Coventry is somewhere then that, you know, it is of value and you really ought to go and support.
Yeah, I hear that, definitely. So I'm looking forward to it, as you can imagine.
Yes.
Really looking forward to it.
I know you are.
So what made you guys pick the War Memorial Park? Because I remember it was just in the centre of town last time. What made you go a bit bigger? Well, I say a bit bigger, a lot bigger this time.
Well, I think that last time, when we did it last time, it was amazing, but obviously we were just coming out of COVID.
Yeah.
So we had limited numbers in terms of how many people could go, and we also had we had a limited budget as well, because it was part of the City of Culture.
Yeah.
And not only that, in terms of us incorporating all the things that we wanted to do, certainly from Arawak, which is the sporty side of things, then clearly if we didn't do it somewhere like the War Memorial, there wouldn't be any space for that to happen.
Yeah.
Because that wouldn't have happened outside of the Motor Museum. So yeah, and really it's a case of having the space and the freedom for people to be able to dance and for the kids to run around for some games, and, you know, a really good selection of stalls.
Yes, I love that. And speaking of stalls, people have asked, how can they apply for stalls? How can they go about that? How can they volunteer? Do you know that information offhand?
I certainly do.
Okay.
They need to be emailing or calling me, and the email is covcarnival.org. So that's traders@covcarnival.org. Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
if they want a stall, if they email me there, I will send the information out to them, and they fill in a form, send it back to me, and then that's kind of how the pitches will be allocated.
Yeah.
And as far as volunteers are concerned, we have been having an open house. So last Sunday, we had people come down so they could actually sign up for the various opportunities that we've got. And we will be doing the same again next week, Sunday. Well, actually Sunday coming, which will be the 30th of June.
Okay.
And failing that, actually, if people want to email me at the same email address, traders@covcarnival.org, and say that they want to do some volunteering, then I will send them out an application form.
Okay, so basically just come to you.
It's essentially, yeah. What did I say about I just do what needs to be done?
That's
there
it.
It is.
I love that. So, you know, the other day, I mean, this is quite a serious topic now, and it's about kind of stereotypes, you know, and I seen I don't know what you'd call it, from the BBC, and it was talking about booze and this and that, and I'm sure you've seen it, and I wanted to ask you about it and kind of, I don't know, just talk to you about stereotypes and what's been out there, and what would you like to say about it?
Well, say that again, though, because there's been a couple of articles and mentions about what's going on with us. Which one were you mentioning specifically?
It's the one to do with applying for booze or something along those lines.
Oh, the booze one, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, that's just out and out negativity towards us and our events, because at the end of the day, you know, Godiva obviously has to have a license to sell alcohol.
Yeah.
And there's no mention of that, and they could have put something in there that was less provocative. I mean, booze, that sort of creates this image of rowdy footballers, really, doesn't it? Rowdy, drunk people, which actually isn't out. It's not part of our culture anyway, in terms of how things tend to go at carnivals.
Yeah.
So I was actually really offended by the article, to be honest with you. I just thought it was completely and totally out of order and clearly intended to create a negative vibe about the event.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what I feel, and I feel like it's important that we talk about these sort of kind of outright, you know, disregard to what we're trying to do and put forward to the community. So I'm glad that you had your say.
Exactly. I mean, the other side of the coin, it is a family event. This isn't just about come listen to music, drink and get drunk.
Yeah.
This is about lots of other things as well. In terms of, as I say, you know, there's children's football, there's the fair there, there's the exhibition, and essentially it is an opportunity for families to get together and have lots of fun and create memories.
That's it, 100%. And I know for a fact, as Arawak Community Trust, you guys are definitely big on intergenerational working together from the young to the elders. So I know that's really important to you. So for people out there who might be worried, who've seen these articles, what would you like to say to them?
I would say to them that article was intentionally antagonistic, and to take absolutely no notice of that. Our intention is to create an amazing day for the whole family. And we're doing everything we can to make sure that happens. And in actual fact, all the infrastructure in terms of the fencing and security and all of those sorts of things are actually what will be remaining after the Godiva Festival. We will just be picking that up to make sure that there is a safe environment for the whole family.
Yeah. And I know, as well, when it comes to, like, especially like the family fun days, all the events that have been done before, there's always just been full of fun and full of energy, and nothing ever bad's ever happened.
Never. We've never had anything bad happen.
100%. So when it comes to the music now, in regards to the sound system and who's been playing and this and that, I know there's been a few questions about who might be played, who this, who that. So who could we look forward to in regards to a sound system? Do you know that yet?
Well, to be honest with you, there's the Sisters in Dub, which obviously are on the main stage. And so, you know, we won't forget that. And then we've got the local sound systems, to be honest with you. And what I don't want to do is to be talking about anyone's in particular, because I haven't got the list in front of me, to be honest, in terms of exactly who is playing. But they are local sound systems that most people will be familiar with.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. But you know, I've got to ask you, I'm putting you on the spot a little bit now. When it comes to music, when it comes to the event itself, if you had to pick one song to describe the day, to describe the event, which one would it be?
If I had to pick one song, it would be Happy.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm happy. That one.
I love that.
You know the one I feel. It is about being happy. It doesn't kind of fit in with the whole kind of carnival thing, but in terms of a vibe and, you know, the whole happy thing, that for me really should be what it is.
Yeah.
Happy.
I love that. And speaking on the final bit of it, when I say final, you know what I mean, in regard to the parade part, what's going to be happening, where they're going to be going from, how can people get involved and see all of the parade and get into that as well?
Oh, right, okay. So we have got the carnival starting from the Caribbean Centre on Spon Street, and it will be going down Corporation Street, past the Motor Museum, and across the road, if you like, and up by the cathedral. And then through to and turn left to the council house, and then they will carry on straight on that main road up to the War Memorial. Okay.
Wow, so they're going far. They're going to be getting their steps in.
Absolutely, they're getting their steps in. It's going to take a couple of hours, and for the guys in the big costumes, I think, you know, they'll probably be praying for a less hot day than today.
Yeah.
Because it is a significant walk, but it does mean that there's a lot more people can actually see the whole parade.
Yeah.
And there's things in there like, you know, we were at a local school, Edgewood Community School this last week.
Oh, nice.
And the little ones there were actually making flags of their country, so they'll be in there waving their school-made flags, and we were down there doing that with them. And I mean, there's just going to be an array of colours and amazing things for people to see along the parade route.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I really can't wait to it. I bet you can't wait for it to be happening and then finished and then relaxed.
Absolutely. I can't wait. I cannot wait for Sunday evening after the day, Saturday will be an amazing day. Sunday will be another amazing day where people can come and kind of have a little bit more of a leisure time in terms of looking at the exhibition. And at the end of that, I shall be so happy that it's all gone really well. We've had thousands of people come and had a fantastic time, and we can look forward to next year. But at that point, I shall be having a very large, strong drink and lying down in a dark room.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. So before we do say goodbye for now, how can people get tickets? How can people check out what's going on? I know there's a website, but you tell us all that great stuff and how much the tickets are as well.
Right, okay. So the tickets are between £6 and £10. You can actually get your tickets if you log on to our website. You can actually get your tickets, and that's covcarnival.org. If you actually go on to the our website, you'll be able to get the tickets there. And you can also get the tickets from the Albany Theatre. Again, they are selling tickets for us as well. Yeah. Okay. And as I say, if anybody's got anything that they want to know, any queries and the like, I'm happy to deal with that. Based on the conversation that you and I have had today. So that's traders@covcarnival.org. Yeah. And can I just do a quick run through again of everybody who's performing?
Yeah.
Because I know that I only said a few, and I think that it's worth repeating the whole list now. Really.
Of course. Yes. Get them excited. Get them excited.
You're excited. I thought you might be. So. We have got the amazing Tipper Irie, and of course he performed last time we did the Reggae Fever.
Yeah.
There's Marcia Griffiths, as I mentioned. There's Errol Dunkley. There's Dynamic, the River Nile Crocodile. We've got Amaria BB. We've got Shawnee B. We've got Avalanche. We've got Penology. We've got Legend. And we've got Daddy Woody. And of course, you will know we have the Sisters of Dub, and that's the main stage, yeah?
Yes.
So, and we've got some more local young artists on the second stage and the sound systems, but I just wanted to make sure that I got everybody in.
You definitely did. You definitely did. And of course, before we say goodbye to the people, what 3 words would you like to say about the event coming up, about Coventry? 3 words to describe it, in your words.
3 words to describe it. Best fever ever.
Nice. Nice.
It's got to be the best fever to catch, right?
That's
the best fever ever.
Okay. I like that. So what would you like to say to the people out there locked in and listening to you? What would you like to say to them as some final thoughts?
I would like to say to everybody locked in right now is support us by getting your tickets and come along and make this the most amazing event ever. We have had so many years of not having anything in Coventry. We now have an opportunity to prove how amazing the whole thing can be for the whole family, and make sure that we're in a position to be able to do it again next year. So get your tickets ASAP and make sure you're there.
Wow, I'm there. I'm there. But it's a blessing to speak to you, and I'm sure we're going to be speaking again, obviously.
Yes, we will be speaking again. And thank you for the opportunity, Kat. Really appreciate it.
Anytime, you know that.
Yes, I do.